possible to make money online. There are countless of stories of people who have not only made the occasional few dollars online, but have gone on to quit their jobs and have been earning a full-time income from their internet businesses. A quick visit to any digital marketing online forum will reveal several discussions that gives an idea of the scale of this phenomenon. For example, in a forum called Digital Point, a particular thread has several people talking about how they made their first $100 online. In yet another very popular forum called Warrior Forum, this thread contains several discussions from users regarding how much money they make online with affiliate marketing and how long it took them to start making that amount of money. So, if you are convinced as to the possibility of being able to earn a part-time or full-time income online, the question remains, why have you not started doing so? Chances are that you will have your specific reasons that are unique and peculiar to you as to why you haven't started making money online, and I won't try and guess as to what they might be. What I can, however, try and do is to categorize any of these reasons into 5 broad categories. While there will possibly be more reasons which will not be covered by these 5 reasons I am about to proffer, for the purpose of this article we will stop at just these 5 broad categories and leave it up to you to determine which of them your specific reason and situation falls under, and hopefully the suggested solutions we offer might also be the key that helps you overcome these obstacles. So, without further ado, here is a list of 5 possible reasons why you have not started making money off the internet and the corresponding possible solutions we offer. You don't know where to start. Like practically anything new that you begin in life, it can be quite a daunting and challenging thing to start something from scratch, whether you are more advanced in life or still in the prime of your youth. This challenge is ever more so exacerbated when you factor in such things as not having someone close by to guide you and show you the ropes on how to go about executing this new project. In the case of the internet and making money from it, the sheer vastness of the web and the almost infinite possibilities that exist therein makes it perhaps even more challenging than it normally would be, say in a traditional offline business. So it is safe to say that it is a very normal thing to feel this way. The countless people who are now making thousands and tens of thousands of dollars each and every single month have all been in the same position where you are now. They got to where they now are not because they are superhuman or lucky, but rather because of a few specific things they did, and more so, because they did those things consistently until they got the outcome they wanted. Solution. So what are some of those things that these successful people did, internet marketers as we often refer to them as? Well, some of the basics of what they did are: A. Learn the basics about what it takes to earn money online. There are no shortage of materials on the internet on the subject of how to make money online. Starting with our very own free 30-day challenge, where we take you step by step through starting your first online business over a 30-day period, with 1 lesson sent to you via email each day. It has instructions on what to do and how to do it, including any resources you might need to do it. We essentially teach you how to build a niche website that monetizes via Amazon affiliate offers. The end goal being that by the time 30 days is up, provided you do everything required and asked of you in the challenge, you will be well on your way to your first paycheck from the internet, and very likely a continued and regular paycheck after that without additional work. That is true passive income, so be sure to head over to our challenge page to sign up by entering your details. Some of the things you will learn in the course are how to create a business model, how to build and optimize your website, how to outsource high-converting content, how to optimize that content, how to drive traffic to your website with zero advertising, how to scale your new business, how to sell your website for 10x profit or more. Find and learn from a few people who'd have been exactly where you are now. Referring specifically to people when they made their first dollar online. I know most people would rather say learn from successful people, and no doubt this is true, but in your case, you are what we would call a newbie in the internet marketing space. My experience, because I have also been where you are now, is that a more experienced online entrepreneur and their mindset and pace might be too advanced and fast for someone who is just starting out, and chances are you might not be able to keep up the pace and might get overwhelmed in no time. There is also the fact that, in my opinion, you are more likely to be motivated by speaking to someone who has in more recent times been where you are on your journey than by someone who is so much farther away on the journey. This is somewhat similar to the analogy of birds of the same feather. So where can you find these people? A quick Google search will reveal who they are, what their stories are, and how to get in touch with them. In actual fact, I can do one better to prove to you that, if you take our 30-day challenge, you will be well on your way to starting to earn your first income online. I think it would be appropriate if you speak to people who have taken our 30-day challenge and hear their stories, ask them questions, and be motivated by them, given the fact that you hopefully are also going to take the same challenge. So, here's what to do. Leave a comment at the end of this article stating that you'd like to be connected with one of the past students of our challenge who is now making money online, and leave a way for us to contact you. Hopefully soon after you will hear from one of our past students directly. We also have a closed Facebook group with over 1,000 members, where past students and alumni meet up to discuss their businesses and ask questions and get help from each other. You will also have access to this group after you finish the course. See, take action. You can read all you want or pray all you want, but nothing will happen until you physically take action and implement what you learn, whether it is from our 30-day challenge or from any other source you decide to go with. Nike says it best, just do it. You don't have the time. Whether it is your day job that takes up most of your time, your family, or other commitments that you have to attend to, leaving you with little to no time to do anything else. This sadly is a reality for most people and possibly you too. While it is a valid argument and situation, the question to ask yourself is how long will you allow these things to keep you down and prevent you from attaining the freedom that you desire? Will you not rather slowly but surely begin to chip away at that block of time that is standing in your way? Even if it means spending 1-2 hours each weekend or every other weekend, whenever you can get some alone time. Solution. A simple solution might simply mean depriving yourself of the pleasure of watching TV that you normally would do whenever you had the time, or whether it is sleep or any other leisure activity. If only you would rather make the sacrifice and spend that time working slowly on building a business that will eventually mean that you can maybe quit that second job because you now have the occasional income from your internet business, or maybe altogether quit your job and have all the time in the world to yourself. You might need to spend just 2 to 3 hours each week on working on your online business, and in a few years, you could reach your destination. Ultimately, the solution to this problem lies within you because no one else can solve it for you. The other problems mentioned in this article can possibly have external solutions, but this one is internal, and only you can solve it. You don't have the technical skills. Truth be told, there can sometimes be technical skills that are needed to run an internet business. But the other half of the truth is that there are tens of thousands of people who have little to no technical skills who are making clean and regular money online. So the message to take away is that you do not need technical skills to run an internet business and make money online. Granted, there are some things you will need to learn, but this is no different from you learning to ride a bicycle, driving a car, or the training you get when you start a new job. Solution. The only real technical skill you really need to have to make money on the net is writing skills, and that technically isn't a technical skill. If you can write, then you can make it work. But if on the off chance that you are not much of a writer and possibly could not write to save your own life, then I guess the solution would be to pay someone to write for you. But generally speaking, if you can follow simple instructions, more so when you physically get to see someone do the same thing they are asking you do, as is the case with the many video tutorials that abound on the internet for practically any task you might need to do, then you have nothing to worry about. Like any other skill, you can improve it as well. You don't need to write Shakespeare to sell online. You can also learn from the best and use specific tactics that are tried, tested and true. You don't have the money. A popular saying goes that it takes money to make money. It is so cliché. While in general this is true, that statement does not always apply. So yes, it is generally true that the more money you have, the more you can make, but in the case of making money online, it is not an absolute truth that you need money to make money online, and I will prove it to you shortly. The very basics of what you need to make some extra revenue on the internet are available to you at no financial cost, though it might cost you time and other resources. So in that sense, and from that perspective, one can argue that it is not without cost. So just what exactly are the very basic things that you would need to start earning some extra money online? A blog. There are dozens of free blog providers out there that you can choose from, the most popular ones being WordPress and Blogger, owned by Google. Most free blog providers will often give you both the blog and provide a location where to keep or host the blog on the internet for the whole world to read. You are overwhelmed. This undoubtedly may be the case with a lot of people who are finding it challenging to even consider making the decision to start an online business. The internet is an extremely vast place. A business is and can be a very difficult thing to run, and when you put these two things together, it sounds like a task from the Mission Impossible movie that just seems out of this world. But as in the movie, it is not. Solution. Again, this is a problem that is largely in your court to solve. There are definitely tactics you can employ to help you deal with this problem, like managing your time wisely, not doing too much at once, finding people to guide you and show you the ropes, starting small and focusing on doing something you have an interest in, and many more. There is no doubt that it's not an easy thing to start earning an online income, but that is only because nothing in life is easy. It isn't easy for the farmer, accountant, footballer, or any profession. Anything that you do to make money is not easy, and online business is no different. So if you want the freedom that an online business can bring to you, then you owe it to yourself to take action today to start on the journey towards that destination. In closing, given the fact that I previously mentioned that my 5 broad category of reasons as to why you haven't made any money online will very likely not cover what your specific reason is, I'd like you to tell me what your reason is, and just maybe we all of us here at Monetize Pros will see if we can come up with possible solutions for you. So go ahead and leave a comment below with why you have not